Hi, hey, ho, he. This is the day of the Euros, yeah? Starting with Turkey versus Italy. Anyway, this is another edition of DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News. Welcome again to the ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Hope you're having a nice day. Good afternoon. No, it's good evening from London, England. Or is it good morning or good afternoon? I know what time it is in London, England. This is another daily transfer news for myself, representing on the behalf of Arsenal Football Club and all football fans around the world. So let's kick off with the midfield man who is possibly the most performing midfielder ever to grace the red and white shirt, Granit Xhaka. Now, sources close to, not me, but to the club, are stating that Xhaka is on the verge of joining Roma. The fee is to be believed to be 16 million. It's only a matter of time until, maybe days until it's confirmed. For me, now that he's gone, we need to act as fast as possible and get that replacement. Now, the replacement all Arsenal fans want, and it's not because of all Arsenal fans, it's the quality of this guy and how proven he is in the Premier League. He goes by the name of Yves Bizuma. Yes, he's a Brighton Hove Albion midfielder, number 8. He's exactly what we need. He's everything as a number 8 midfield player that Granit Xhaka isn't. Mobility, quality, passing of the ball, competitive. That's everything that we asked for compared to Granit Xhaka. Liability, ill discipline, always got a red card coming his way, and this is a guy who's made a lot more stupid errors leading to goals than any midfielder in the Premier League in the last couple of seasons. Fact. And for me, I'm glad that he's gone. Another player that I would like to talk about, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, this week, or was it last week, he said to Arteta publicly that he wants clarity on his future. And what he means is he wants to know whether he is staying, part of the plans, or is he going to be sold? Now, there's a possibility that the alternative to Yves Bizuma will be Ruben Neves, but Wolves will possibly look for a swap deal for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, when he was put as a right back, he looked so much better than Bellerin, even better than Chambers, and that's fair. And that's fair to say, because Chambers is a centre half. You could even say he's better than Cedric. But for me, Maitland-Niles has made it clear, and he's moaned about wanting to play as an attacking midfield or as a competitive midfield player. The issue is, the reality is he's behind in the pecking order, behind Thomas Partey. How is he behind Xhaka, Ceballos and El Neni? I know there is a quality midfield player in him, and we're about to make another stupendous mistake in letting him go. It's Serge Gnabry part 2 again, and that's a problem for me. Right, let's talk about the left back, Josh Doing. Now, I spoke about him yesterday. I think he's a Scotland under-21 international. Hibernian have put 5 million on his forehead. Now that is right up Arsenal's sniff. What is going on? Why aren't Arsenal making the move? We need cover at left back, whether experienced or whether rookie. We need cover at left back for the simple fact is Kieran Tierney is always due to another injury. And if he gets injured, we've got problems in that position. And we could end up selling Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Cedric on top. Then what? We're buggered. We really are buggered in that position. We're screwed. Mikel Arteta needs to get that situation completely sorted out before the very first game of the season, because I can't have Arsenal in a fixture first game of the season and we have not got a left back and we're playing the back three. I hate that back three under Arteta. In fact, everything to do with Mikel Arteta, I'm starting to really despise. I hope he proves me wrong. I know Danny Ceballos said that he will become a world-class manager, but this is his time now. The transfer window's open. He and Edu have got to get their act together and start bringing in the quality of players that we need. Now, we're linked with a centre-half that, well, we don't need a centre-half, but there's talks about Arsenal going in for Ben White. I think he's a Leeds United player. Leeds United fans, get in touch with me by leaving it in the comment section below. By the way, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. Make sure you make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. Share this channel all over the world, yeah? I know you can hear me, yeah? And by the way, I'm in a pub called the Isle of Chatham, so shout out to the manager who allowed me to do this recording. Isle of Chatham, South East London, England. And leave your positive feedback in my comment section below with your views and your thoughts, etc. Flood it in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel, yeah? DLG Reppin'. For those of you that don't know who I am, here it is. Delhi, London, Guna, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. There it is. That subscribe button just hidden there where my finger is, yeah? So, I believe we will be signing players, but it's just typical of Arsenal. And the reason why it's just typical of Arsenal to take too long to sign. Now, you look at our rivals. Oh, Aston Villa's not considered the rivals, but they outbid us for Emiliano Buendia. Now he's a Villa player. Chelsea are going in hard. Manchester United are always going in hard. Manchester City will be going in hard. Liverpool have signed Ibrahim Konaté, a highly talented centre-half and a future France international centre-half on a regular basis. You know, that's top 4 teams. When you look at the teams that finish above us, Tottenham will probably outspend us. Let's be real. What are we going to do? We laugh at Tottenham, take the liberties out of them, sending videos and mocking them. But look at us. We are in a crisis. I just don't see I don't see the next direction Arsenal can go to unless Mr. Daniel Ek puts in that bid of over £2 billion, and that may trigger the mindset of Stan Kroenke. And for me, I hope, and I do hope, the Kroenkes do what's right by them and sell the club. Sell it to the man who wants it. He says he's an Arsenal supporter. Yeah? Mr. Daniel Ek. He says he's an Arsenal supporter. He says he's been supporting the clubs from young. Well, that's nice to hear. But it's nice for him to do more, to do things for the club. I'm not saying he should put in his whole personal wealth into transfers, but at least a little something will go a long way. Another player I'd like to talk about, the striker, and we could do with a striker. Oh, let's see. There must be a striker that we're linked with. Just bear with me. Yeah, we've been linked with a striker. He plays in the Spanish league, and he's quoted of the price tag is quoted up to £60 million. I don't know if he's worth that much, but yeah, he's been looked at. And for me, let me just Google it. Do bear with me. I know it's not Hudson Edouard who's on the verge of signing for Leicester City. Look at that. Leicester City are in the hunt for, not in the hunt, Leicester City are about to sign Edouard Hudson. Now this is just epitomised and sums up the last how many years of Arsenal Football Club wasting time. Our board of directors, it just sums up the board of directors. They don't have a clue, they don't care, and all they do is sell PR stunts as long as they're counting their money. I feel that if we are going to get a striker, it will surprise me. This is how many strikers are we? But I'll tell you a striker that should be on his way out the door. Maybe two strikers. I'm going to start off with Eddie Nketiah. Now, for me, he has had his opportunities and he has not delivered. You know, he scored the goal that rescued us from an embarrassing home defeat against Fulham. But other than that, he is not lived up to the expectation. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's competent in front of goal. And it's time for him to move on. Now, Alexander Lacazette will command more of a fee. We will not be getting the 57 up to 57 million that we paid. No, sorry, up to 50. Yeah, around about 52.7 million that we paid for him. If we can get half of that money for Lacazette, we would have done well. Because I'll tell you something, he's never really lived up to the expectation. And I just feel that it may be a time for another challenge. But with Eddie Nketiah, while I've said that it was time for him to move on, Arsenal want to offer him a new deal. I mean, are you kidding me? Eddie Nketiah, a new deal. Now, if you said Lacazette, I might just accept that. New deal, he stays for another season and then he goes. But Eddie Nketiah, if we can get the maximum 20 million out of him, which is what Arsenal are looking for, when I know that he's only worth, technically he's worth 5 to 10 mil tops. If we get 20 mil, we would have bumped someone for Eddie Nketiah. Let's get rid of the guy and let's clear out the dead wood as we've been saying for a long time. It's time for the club to deliver on its promises. It's about time, and get Arsenal back on track, and that's at the damn top. Right, I'm gonna end it here. I'm not gonna stay too long. I'm going to try and get home for the Turkey-Italy game. But otherwise, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, allow me to thank you for listening. Allow me to thank you for watching. And allow me to thank you for tuning in and taking time to do so. And last but not least, saving the best to last. As always, drum roll. Thank you for putting up with me. Now, I'll be back hopefully this evening with another. It was in the afternoon. I should have said good afternoon. Anyway, I'll be back this evening with another content. And if you didn't hear me the first time, you'll hear me from me the second time. Otherwise, be good to yourselves, be good to your friends, be good to your family. Yeah, stay safe, and whatever you're doing, yeah, do it righteously and stay humble. And peace again, love again, bless again. Always a pleasure. I'm out of here, I'm done, and I'm gonna go home now and be humble. Be nice.